Hey folks, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. I've actually come back to Nong Kitchen. I've come here a long time ago. One of the first probably lunches I did, I think. I'll put a map up, show you where I am as well. We'll have a quick look at the menu. But I think I'm going to go for Pad Thai. Quite fancy Pad Thai today. And we're going to have a bit of a chat about some of the most unusual things we've seen in Thailand. I've come up with a bit of a list of some of the sort of the things I've seen over the years. So yeah, in the comments please. And yeah, let's go to some lunch. Right, food's arrived, so I've gone for Pad Thai, chicken Pad Thai. Well, I don't seem to have a line with it. Have a bit of extra chilli sauce. However, it's sweet chilli sauce, I don't know, so probably not. And a red Fanta, which matches my shirt, so you probably can't see it at all. There we go. Blimey, yeah, that is extremely hot chilli sauce. Right, so today, the topic of conversation today is the most unusual thing you've seen in Thailand. I've got a few to start you off with. One that I always find really funny is when it rains. And again, especially the motorbike taxi people, they put carrier bags on their head to stop the head getting wet. I mean, of course, the rest of it is going to get absolutely soaked. But they just, yeah, a carrier bag on the head seems to work for them. Another thing I saw once was fish on the motorway. Obviously driving back to Bangkok on the motorway, there was an overturned sort of pickup truck that had all these fish obviously going to market, and they're all sort of, some of them are still alive, flapping away on the motorway or the expressway, and they were quickly trying to sort of collect them back up, obviously put them back in their crates to take them to market. Number 3, a man in suspenders. I was down Beach Road a few weeks ago, and he was wandering along, sort of a black bask on, and suspenders and stockings, and no one was batting an eyelid. And I just kind of thought, how many countries in the world can you just sort of walk along, just where, you know, a man, and he was clearly, didn't have a wig, or he wasn't sort of made up. He was just a Western man, short hair, with, so to say, a bask and black suspenders and stockings and high heels. Just wandered along Beach Road in the middle of the afternoon, which I thought was a bit bizarre. Number 4 is similar to number 2 actually, fish on the road. I remember, again, living in Bangkok, I lived on a housing estate, quite a nice one. And when it rained really hard, the fish would get sort of washed out of the drains, and the road would be flooded. There'd be like a foot of water, and you used to get all these fish swimming around, or in the road, driving up and down the road. Number 5, which again I always think is bizarre, is the bamboo scaffolding and the flip-flop safety boots they all seem to wear. Yeah, they sort of scour high buildings with a bit of bamboo scaffolding tied together. But yeah, it seems to work for them. And I also remember one night I was actually in Wongamat, and said the condo building next to me was still being built, and they had one of these enormous sort of site cranes, and suddenly heard a massive light, almost a clap of thunder, and the whole crane toppled over. And one recently as well, which I've got a picture of it, I'll put a picture up so you can have a look, is a man sitting on the telephone cables doing some gardening. And he was literally, obviously you know how the wires go across the roads and things. And yeah, he was just sitting on all the electrical cables, cutting the trees back. Another favourite, as you've probably all seen, and again I'll put a few pictures of it if I can, is the overloaded pickup trucks. I've seen it's amazing what you can get, and I know sometimes at what point do you, or to the owner of the pickup truck, then that's fully loaded now, or you can't just, is there a certain size, dimension? So obviously in the UK you're not allowed it to go past the back sort of bumper unless you put like a hazard sign on it. Although I don't think you're allowed to go past the back bumper anyway. But yeah, over here they clearly overload the pickup trucks. So it's a feat of engineering how they all get it in. And my last one is a swimming pool as well, and there's actually a monitor lizard hanging on to sort of an electrical cable like this. It's like in the middle of, a long way away from any buildings. He'd obviously started walking down the cable, fallen off, and he was just hanging on, and he clearly didn't know what to do. And he was just laying there, and in the end, a couple of sort of the staff of the pool come out with a big net and sort of got him down. But yeah, he was definitely stuck. So there you go. Let me know some of the unusual things you've seen in Thailand. I'm sure there's plenty of them. There's going to be loads of them. So yeah, in the comments please let me know, or in the comments let me know the most unusual things that you've seen in Thailand. I'd love to know. Right, I'm going to get on with this pad thai, although it's not really getting cold because it's absolutely boiling today. So yeah, I'm going to finish this off, and I'll say thank you very much for watching, and bye for now. Yeah, well there you go, that was lunch at Nong Kitchen. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. 60 baht and 15 for the red Fanta, or the so it comes at 60 baht for the pad thai, 15 for the drink, sort of the red Fanta. So yeah, you can't grumble at that prices. So yeah, in the comments please, unusual things you've seen in Thailand. So yeah, I'll say thanks very much for watching, and bye for now.